Good morning. Another beautiful day on the second day of lockdown, and I've come a lot further along the lane leading to Tadwick than I've ever been before. But I thought I'd better stop and record something, otherwise I'll go so far I won't be able to get back in time to edit this material to put online for you guys. Well, it is, as I said, a beautiful day, but do you mind if I start with a nighttime shot? Yesterday I told you that Bath Museum regular Tony James told me that after a gap of months or years they had switched on the floodlights which illuminate the obelisk in Queen Square. Well, thank you, Tony. He popped out last night to get a superb shot. I have to say it looks like our very own Washington Monument, and as Tony said, it was a different sort of lighting up Bath on November the 5th. Well, you know, I'm not a great fan of fireworks, only because I'm a pet owner. I was pleased to see that Sainsbury's aren't going to sell them anymore because of the distress they cause to wildlife. But I've got to admit, as a child, I've had plenty of fireworks. Maybe it's time to look at fireworks that are beautiful rather than noisy. I'm not sure that too much would be lost if they managed to take a bit of the bang out of them, but I'll let you discuss that one. Sainsbury's I've mentioned. Oh, Michael Noakes, he's another regular. I was talking about going home to help do the leaf clearing up yesterday with my partner. We managed to bag up quite a bit. Michael came through with a tip for clearing leaves. What he says he does is you either rake or sweep up your leaves into a pile. Then he actually mows them with his rotary lawnmower, reducing them in size, well, individual leaf size anyway. He said that breaks them up, and then he said get a couple of black bin liners, or half a dozen or a dozen, depending upon how many trees you've got, stuff the leaves into them and hide them out of sight. He says it's better to pick them up when they are wet, and don't forget to punch some holes in the black bags. He said, and then next year you'll find in opening them you've got some nutritious leaf mould to put on your garden. It's a great idea, thank you for it. I unfortunately don't have a lawn. We struggle with our lawn. It's a site that gets some sun but a lot of shade, and moss was winning. So we went for sort of gravel rooms, outdoor rooms. But we are surrounded by trees, so we do have a fair bit of leafery to pick up. I always remember going back to the days of HTV, dear John A. Abrams, who every week did a sort of gardening spot in the corner of the studio, our very own compost corner. John always said the best way of picking up leaves was to get two very thin boards or two pieces of very strong cardboard and just scoop them up between the boards, put them in your wheelbarrow and wheel them off to your own individual compost heap. Well, we have to rely on the Baines Green Bin service, for which we pay a fair bit each year, but they're very good. And we take pride as we chew on our toast over breakfast that our garden debris is going off to a giant compost corner to benefit maybe the flower beds of Bath. Who knows? Maybe somebody would tell me. Anyway, enough from me. Did I mention, I can't remember whether I did, that if you can hear noise and it sounds like running water, yes, there's the traffic on the A46 up above the hill, but I'm very close to where one of Bath's many cold water springs is coming out of the hillside and running across the road and down the drain. I've said it many times, Bath should celebrate all its waters, both the hot ones and the cold. We are so lucky to be where we are. If I turn around, you can see the road is wet. Yes, there's a puddle and a drain in the corner where the spring water is running down. And in the field behind, some very contented looking cattle. It's a good day to be a cow lying in a field. The only problem is, and probably just as well, they don't know what fate has in store for them. Yes, and if you're thinking he sounds like a vegetarian, I am. Oh, there's more spring water running off over here and into the field. I don't know whether you can see that. Anyway, enough from my walk. I hope you're able to get out and have a walk of your own today, whether you live in town or out. It's a beautiful day to go walking. Enjoy.